PVPV Rawlings Elementary with second grade teacher Abby Lewis, who is also a cheerleader for the Roar. Oh my gosh, so exciting to meet you. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, I'm so excited to sit down and talk with you.
Yes, and we're in her domain, in the classroom, and we'll get to you being a teacher in just a second here, but let's talk about cheerleading. What made you want to be a cheerleader? Tell us a little bit about your journey.
Okay, yeah, so I grew up in Southern California, and I grew up dancing there competitively. I moved to Jacksonville and continued dancing. I danced in high school, and we actually danced on the football sideline, so very similar to what we do on the Roar. And then when I was 19, I decided to audition for the Roar of the Jaguars, and I've been cheering ever since.
And that's 6 years?
Yes, this is my 6th season with the Roar.
So exciting.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite part?
My favorite part for me, just the memories that we get to make cheering on the sidelines. It really is so much fun, and the friendships that we have. I've been on the team for 6 seasons now, so some of the girls have been friends with for 6 years.
Right.
Which is amazing and just so special to me.
And you all have, or most of you anyway, have full-time jobs.
Yes.
Right? So tell us a little bit about how you chose being an educator or a teacher.
So I grew up, my mom actually homeschooled me in kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade. She taught me how to read, and it was just a really special, magical childhood. So I always grew up loving school, and in college when I just decided, I'm going to try it out and see if I like it. Took a few classes and really enjoyed just my internships, working with the kids, and graduated with my degree in elementary education, and I have loved my job ever since. I've never looked back. I think cheering and teaching are just two of the best jobs in the world.
Yeah, that's so nice to hear. And I have to know though, how do you juggle it all?
Yes, it's definitely a busy and hectic schedule.
Yeah.
Especially back to school and the start of football season happened to be the very same week. So
Yeah.
It's my own personal Super Bowl. But luckily the times work out with practice. So practice is always in the evening, and then the school day is usually over around 3:30. So definitely have to prioritize my time well, but I am able to make it all work.
Yeah, and of course the job of the cheerleader, right, is to just get that crowd going, right, get that energy up. So whether it's a good game, a bad game, what have you, how are you able to kind of harness that energy and kind of keep that going throughout a whole game?
Yes, I think the start of the game we're always really excited and we're out there with tons of energy, and we just take it play by play. So, if it's a good play, we're going to cheer super loud.
Oh, you hear that? Mother Nature cheering for us. Go Jags!
Yes, if it's a good play, we're going to cheer super loud, and if it's not a good play, we're going to hold our breath and wait for the next good play.
Right.
We're cheering for our Jaguars the entire time, no matter what.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, and then let's talk about, we talked about some of the cool things that you've been able to do with them off camera, but I would say, what is your most proudest moment?
Yes, so there's been so many amazing memories made over the past, few seasons, but for me a really special experience was cheering at a playoff game. There was so much excitement, there was a different energy in the stadium at that game, and it was just once in a lifetime opportunity and memory, so I will never forget that.
Yeah, definitely. And then, but you have to tell us about this really cool accolade that you received this year.
So my 6th season on the team, I was selected as a captain. So that has been an amazing honor and a new experience being my 6th season, and just a lot of fun and a new challenge as well, being more of a leader this year. Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's going well so far, but thank you.
Good. I'm so glad to hear. And I love all y'all's routines, and I know it's just hours and hours of practice. So what would you like to know, or tell people who might not know, what goes into all that? Because I know that it is a hard job.
Yeah, so I think going into auditions, you have to make sure that you have your flexibility, your kicks, your technique, your turns, and then there's a lot of choreography that comes with it. So we dance the entire football game. We have a series of different sideline cheers that we do. You have to have all the material down, memorized, ready to go and perform, and then we also do sideline halftime routines and end zone routines throughout the game. So that's also more choreography that we have to know. So it's definitely a time-consuming thing, practicing, making sure you're ready for practice, making sure you're prepared for games. There's a lot of practicing that goes into it for sure.
And then coming to your full-time job after all of that. So it sounds like you've just got an amazing career, but also just so much fun, and I can feel the passion, and I just wish you the best of luck on, this is going to be your final season?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm so happy that you've got promoted and everything's going well for you, and you are helping mold the children of our future. So thank you for what you do.
Of course, thank you so much.
Of course. And everyone at home, if you'd like to see this interview again, you can head to First Coast News Plus.